Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to Madden 18 on EA Sports. We're on to the divisional round now, 2 steps away from playing on the biggest stage in sports. It's the Cowboys going up against the Saints.
Thank you very much, Larry. As usual, the streets of the nearby French Quarter are alive as we are in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints. One of 2 spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. This one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
As they run left side. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Here to his running back. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. Play clock winding down. He'll look to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short. but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. So on fourth down, here's the punter, Jeff Locke, to kick it away. This is away and a very good kick, angled to the sidelines. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line.
Hello? Yeah. Oh, I'm cool with it. Always been cool.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start. Out of his end zone, Prescott. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in and made the contact,
think he could play
just as he's trying to haul it in.
It wouldn't matter what way you do it.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh, love it. Love it.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. And this one caught.
Love that. I love it.
He's going to get this one all the way up past the 20-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Yeah, we do.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Oh.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
I think who they
He's able to plow forward to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
Yeah, we talked to that nigga on the phone. That nigga was like, man, he happy for him to be able to start over.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll run with Elliott.
Yeah, they had him at running back.
Down right around the 37. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Game plays.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So it'll be 1st down here after the run.
I think so. I ain't been watching the end of it because I got to leave.
Prescott. And his throw here is incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I was talking
about
to you
playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football.
Oh, for real. Motherfucking the picks that we got, like niggas was mad about that white boy getting picked up.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there.
Yeah.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Yeah, nah,
So after that big play,
I'd rather
let's
have
see if
them,
they can catch
but
their
hell
defense maybe
nah.
on their heels.
That 6'4" nigga gotta be in the middle. That's dominant. Yeah, but the middle linebacker covers both sides of the field. You don't need your best cover man on the outside.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott. And
yeah, due to the fact that Jalen has that and don't have to go so far. He has one side of the field to cover.
Sharp, strong, didn't lead to a completion though. Made it very
and
difficult.
then that nigga is 6'4". You can't go wrong.
So 2nd and 10 here.
Where?
Prescott yet again. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Tyler Davison able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5.
Yeah, he did.
They'll need a big play here.
But I'm glad he did it. I'm glad he did it now, though. Real life. I'm glad he did it right now, so we can basically prepare for next year onto what we want to do.
To throw is Prescott. Gets it to Bryce Butler complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of
yeah,
good
but
defenses
we
understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the second
Blake
after
Jarwin.
catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So they started that drive from the shadows of their own end zone all the way back at the 2, and they're able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah,
And you know,
but that's why I like
people,
Blake
right?
Jarwin.
Not in this case.
Yeah,
This offense was not jumpy at all.
I
Handled
watched
it very
his
well,
college.
put themselves into a position to
I think
score.
it's like that. He just ain't play him last year.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return.
I'm glad he didn't play because I'm glad he got out of there because he was unreliable catching, but it's no speed at the tight end. So now we can test out our speed and have a different route running tree for tight ends. We had the same route running tree for tight ends because Jason Witten.
7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And some room to work.
Yep.
Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 75 yards.
It's going to be a fun little season. I'm glad. And then my man, he got an O-lineman to protect Tyron. I said that shit. I've been telling niggas. I said we gonna get an O-lineman. You gotta look at what happened to Dak Prescott last year. Fuck that.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you.
Yeah, that was what's his name? That was my fucking. Yeah, Cooper, he gone.
Back out and ready to go again. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Prescott on 1st down. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That. Who? Oh yeah, that nigga great. I fuck with him. That nigga way though.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll get this one up to the 26. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down.
Yeah, some of the most unselfish players on any football team.
We got rid of Ryan Swisher.
Because we asked them to just eat up blocks and allow
other people to make tackles. Lineman from Oakland.
But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Who? Yeah, he went to Oakland.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Will, if you don't stop calling me, I'm gonna punch you in your face. His bitch ass keep calling. He calling me because he wanna talk about that motherfucking trade. I already know.
On third down, it's Prescott. Completes it to the rookie from North Carolina, Ryan Switzer. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
I like what we did though, cause that nigga was like that. Hell yeah. We need pressure up front, and just to secure the pressure up front, cause we ain't get too much of it this year. I think we did a good job.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Cool.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw.
Yeah, I know. That's what they've been talking about. Yeah, they've been talking about that shit. Yeah, nigga, we got a second back, nigga, third, all that shit. We Gucci. Yeah, they've been talking about that shit all day.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Who? Yeah, Cedric Wilson.
On third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Again, it's Elliott. And nowhere to go there.
Fuck that nigga. Mouth here.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team.
Punt that shit.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense.
That's what that my whole
game. Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time.
I mean, yeah, playbook, all that
draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get
hurt. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at
I got Nick Chubb on my team. With this team that I'm playing with.
Take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for
the
defense,
play for my fucking Cleveland.
How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all
Georgia,
to the
Georgia
guys
running
for
back
getting
play
it
for
done,
Cleveland.
but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared.
Yeah.
So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if
I know. That's what I want. I'm glad everybody got their running backs. Philly got theirs. Giants got theirs. Redskins got theirs. Now we here to make a statement, bro. Like, we ain't got no time for none of that bullshit they rapping about.
And now here's a carry heading left. 3 yards on the
we here to make a statement. Everybody got running back. I don't want to hear shit about they need this at offense, all that shit. Shit, sleep.
Establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
I don't know. They got a whole bunch of shit that they was trying to get, though. I seen that.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on third down.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. Hot. Over. Gone. Leopard.
They'll look to throw.
Oh my God, they wouldn't even let me throw the ball.
Randy Gregory in there to drop him for
fucking
a 6-yard
bullshit,
loss,
bro.
and that'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Jeff Locke now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away.
Nigga wide
It's
open.
another boomer.
Cheating me, bro.
That's taken it around the 40. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now here come the Cowboys. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Flush to his right. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. And that one results in 35 yards. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, not a huge gain there as we head towards the 2-minute warning. It'll be interesting to me to see what they decide to do after the timeout.
Two minutes remain here in the 1st half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They go to Elliott again. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
You can't go for it. 4th and 4. Dead. That's way dead. Don't even try.
Yeah, the Saints signal for another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the Cowboys will call on Dan Bailey here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the old bend but don't break approach. But it kept the offense out of the end zone.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Check A2, check A2. Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 35. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So the D-line's going to spread out.
Green, 39.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Peterson. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
All right, now, look at 56. Now that's high.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take it down to the 40. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. First down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And this one is right down the middle. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
Forbath now to kick it away after the made field goal. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. Hold that thought, Mr. Ridley. We've got a trip to the title game on the line. Folks are eager to get right back to the action. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second down following the run. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. The Cowboys on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Prescott. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know, the rhythm seems off. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talked a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional.
Man, you can't be forgetting, bro. It's not good to forget, yeah.
If they think they need to light a fire.
That's like some old shit,
let's
man.
Let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
We got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
All right.
And a nice carry there of 15 yards. Going to give this time to the tailback. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Here comes the D swarming to the line.
Here we go now. No. Check. Patriot. All right, now. Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Now.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Now they go screen. It's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
The punter lock out there now as he sends it away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
First down, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
First down throw for Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Oh, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Prescott from the gun. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs here. They go play action here on first down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll throw again. Prescott throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bryant. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dez Bryant, 37 yards. And the Cowboys are in for 6. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. And now here's a carry heading left. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far. A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Shift together here from the D-line. And a give this time to the tailback. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The Saints on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. They convert on third with a gain of 22. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Second down following the run. Now a handoff here to his running back. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Time running out here on the play clock. He'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Kelly. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Yeah. No, I'm still playing.
Measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
He's had a big game tonight, and while no one's going to be overly concerned about that last play, you also know that the offense coordinator does not want to see that happen again. They want to get back to doing what they've been doing all game long.
Wow, what's up?
And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Back to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Come on, bro.
He went nowhere. He'll lose yards back to the 29. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
So here now is Kai Forbath with the pressure on. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So now then, it's a big kick there to get this game back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal could still do you in.
Brandon, we're going to see right here. I would expect that after the kickoff, this offense is going to come out throwing. So those first few plays are going to be the key.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Remember, 5 fourth-quarter comebacks for Prescott as a rookie last year, so he's used to this.
The Dak attack is alive and well, and they feel good about it. Remember, it's not just his arm. His legs can also create a big play here.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Prescott. And incomplete. Almost intercepted. The D lineman almost had it. Couldn't hang on. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball did arise. It surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Yeah, the Saints signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down.
All right, here we go.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney. Detroit. Detroit.
Back to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
The Saints on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Green, 39.
They'll drop to throw. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. Here's Jeff Locke now. He's been terrific so far. .46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Now Prescott. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. This defense not going to lag back. They come with pressure that time, force him out of the pocket, and the incompletion.
And so many times when you're watching a game, you're seeing the offense doing all the dictating. In this case, the defense said, we're dictating the terms, and turned it loose towards him.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Well, that sets up a big 3rd down. Now the decision has to be, do you run it here and play for OT, or do you go ahead and press it downfield?
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. A give to Elliott. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Prescott to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And on 2nd and 10 now. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's going to air one out. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. At an overtime playoff game, but the rules, they stay the same as they did in the regular season.
That's exactly right. Whoever scores first, unless it's a touchdown, the other team has a chance to match. That's how it really gets played out. But remember this, no matter how far we go in overtime, in the regular season, there was only one period. Here, we're going to go until we have a winner.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. They start on the ground with Elliott. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. So this brings up a 2nd and 2. The give is to Elliott. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Charles, you think back to some of the great OT games in postseason history. There have been a lot of them. I think in January 2016, Hail Mary from Aaron Rodgers, but the Cardinals were able to survive that game.
Yeah, you need a Larry Fitzgerald, which the Cardinals had, to trump an Aaron Rodgers Hail Mary, and they did so. But let's go back. 1982. Okay, don't say it. I know I'm the old guy here. But San Diego at Miami, one of the classic NFL games that was finally decided in overtime. Dan Fouts to Kellen Winslow, and the Chargers advance to the AFC Championship game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And ready now for 2nd and 9. Here comes the first throw in OT for Prescott. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And the return
Fuck yeah.
will go out to the 40.
That's work.
A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say?
Motherfucker.
Throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about you. Throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a touch.
Let's go.
Stop short of the 35. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a
Let's
tackle.
go.
4 yards remaining now on 2nd down. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Ah.
The Saints
Come on, y'all.
Third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 2. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. So we'll take a break with them and be right back. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This from 54 yards away.
Bitch ass nigga, get out of here. Let's go.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship.
Nigga.
And now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
Told that nigga we gonna see each other again. Let's go. Attack that motherfucking line. So fast, nigga. Nigga that ass game. Yeah, nigga down to the stretch. Wasn't rocking like that. Tired of niggas cooking me, bruh. Yeah. Let's go. Let's motherfucking go. Good ass motherfucking game. What is this nigga good at? Run stop. Let's see what run stop is. Run stop. Come to run stop. Good cover too, nigga. You got 77 on. Let's go, Gregory Kalu. Let's get it, my rookie. Play fucking football. Let's motherfucking go. Sign me up, Chuck. Bitch ass niggas. I'm out here. Yeah. been sitting here the whole time. You singing those. I'm talking about Richard.